Start with a couple of initial impressions, if you would, about training camp in the early part.
Fun to be back. Our group have a good pace, enjoying young guys buzzing, good hard work, getting know a new system, getting know what the coaches want us to do next year. So it's kind of learning process for a few days, definitely.
Some battle levels, though, it looks like. Some compete in there right now.
Yeah, I mean we all have the competition inside of us, you know. So it's been long summer. Everybody is pretty exciting to be back, battling for spots for everything. So it's definitely what we want to see.
We saw yesterday that you chose to sort of to make your opinions on the invasion of the Ukraine known. That must have been a very difficult decision, but just why did you feel that was important?
It wasn't yesterday. There was the big interview. Big Russian YouTuber flew to Miami to film with me, so I think it was pleasure to be part of the process. I think it's really important. So if you can spend 2 hours of your time and watch the full interview, I think you will find a lot of answers over there. So I just don't want to repeat them because I feel like my English is pretty good, but I'm not there yet. You know, I'm willing to take some corporate English classes, but it's in the future. You know.
You said that you knew that there would be like backlash. Have you heard anything yet?
I mean, so far it's been good. Past 2 days, I got a lot of DMs, a lot of messages from Russian people, Ukrainian people, Belarusian, a lot of from Czech Republic now, Finland, Sweden, all over the Europe. You know, like people been showing great support. I would say in my Instagram, there's like 99.9% of the messages are positive. I know Russia have a bot system, and it takes them 2-3 days to send some negative reviews. So I'm expecting them to come to my page too.
How hard is it for an NHLer to speak up? I mean, you're one of the few kind of Russians to do it. How hard is it?
No, I mean when Yuri called me in the summer in July, I had a long discussion with my wife, my agent. We kind of weighed all the pluses, minuses. And I prepare myself definitely for an interview. So, but I feel like it's really important for me. I mean, I'm the guy. If you probably would ask me last year, I would say the same thing, but nobody were really asking because you guys didn't want to put me in a bad situation. But I'm okay to that. I think it's important for me to speak personally. I think hopefully I can change something in this world, and especially like it just sucks what's going on over there right now. And then I think it's just important to be vocal.
What are the repercussions for someone like you to do this, like back in your homeland?
Well, I probably can go back anytime soon until Putin is the president or that regime is still there, so for sure. So I can go back to my home country, but Florida is home for me right now, so I'm enjoying my time over there.
Do you worry, Nikita, about any backlash, family-wise, friends-wise, or any pushback that way? Comments are one thing, but do you worry about anything affecting anybody else back home?
I mean, you can watch interview. There's a lot over there about that. Yeah, there's a lot, and Yuri asked me the same question. Unfortunately, I only have parents there, and they're on the other side of the view. So we'll leave it up here.
What's the dynamic like between you and other players who are Russian in the league? I know there's a statement that you tried to collaborate on. What's the dynamic between you and, say, Kaprizov or Ovechkin?
Well, like I said, I mean, every person has a different view. I feel like 99% of the players overall, Canadian American Swedes, they're more focused of hockey, their own life, families, and everything. I don't think many guys go into the politics. There's this part is something interesting for me. So I think it's I like it. I'm reading a lot about that. I'm watching a lot of new, people who's speaking about a lot of experts. So I think I was more educated to speak out what I know. I looked up the stat and I'm kind of preparing myself for the interviews, for the questions we answer. So I think like same thing for the Russian guys. Like I said, we had a group chat. It went two different directions. Some guys were against, some guys for. So. I'm not gonna bring names, obviously, because we're playing in the same league, and I don't think it's the right way to do. But there's a lot of young kids thinking the way I think. They just don't have a voice to speak out like this. But now, hopefully, they can feel the support from me.
Can you just describe just how profound maybe it was to see this unfold on the other side of the world over a year ago now, but just the emotional impact it might have on you when the war first started?
Well, I mean, yeah. you can ask the guys in the room here when February 24th, 2 years ago, it was a game day too. You know, it was Sox waking up and the horrible news. Definitely, it was a lot of things in their head. You had to prepare for the game. You know, obviously, it's. I mean, you can go on the ice and kind of put all the things away and then play hockey, enjoy what you do. So I think that definitely helps.